And I'm going to show you guys a few tweets here from Digital Asset Investor. And I love this guy because he's been one of the few in the community that's actually been applying pressure. Not softball, not play around. I love that guy. And he was the OG that got me onto XRP back in 2018. But now, we fast forward to 2022, rolling into 2023, all truth being revealed. And the XRP community, we're on their ass, not just in regards to the corruption at the SEC in relation to the XRP Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. This goes all the way, including all of our government, all of the operations, all of the entities, all of the agenda. And we're moving fast forward. It's truly incredible to watch. And Digital Asset Investor been calling him out the whole way because he's a real one. God bless him. He says, hey, Congress, why was Gary Gensler intent on protecting investors from Coinbase Lend, but not Gemini Earn? Remember, Coinbase was trying to pay like a 4% earn fee, and they were getting shut down, basically told, we're not willing to do this. We don't have clarity from the SEC, and we understand that they're probably going to be moving against us. But Gemini Earn got the free pass, and now we have a whole issue that's taking place with Gemini, Cameron, the Winklevoss twins, and Barry Silbert, Digital Currency Group. This is all getting exposed in real time. And Digital Asset Investor makes sure to tag these guys in every post. He tags Cameron, he tags Barry Silbert, Gary Gensler, Warren Davidson, and he asks a question. And this is what we do in America. This is what we do with our free speech. We apply a little bit of pressure, not just softball questions for good guy Gary Gensler, Barry Silbert, Digital Currency Group, which controls most of this space, and the Winklevoss twins as well. Good question here. How did you guys keep the SEC from threatening to sue you over your Earn program the way they threatened Coinbase? Fair question. Fair question. And this is the article that we got a while back right here from Reuters. The SEC plans to sue Coinbase if it lets users earn interest by lending digital assets. See, when you go to truly disrupt the existing old guard, the old world banking system, that's when they come after you. That's when good guy Gary comes at Coinbase, one of the leaders, trying to work with regulators, trying to comply with all of the AML, KYC, trying to do the proper thing, right? Definitely a centralized exchange, but trying to work with regulators. But even they weren't allowed to do a 4% staking interest program, right? They weren't allowed to do that. Same thing with Ripple, right? You have a truly transformative platform and currency there. That's who the SEC decides to go after. Absolutely. Another one, like I said, it's getting major out here. Digital Asset Investor, 1 month later, Jay Clayton, who helped take Alibaba public, that's China, right? One of the largest IPOs ever, Alibaba, drops the Ripple lawsuit as he walks out the door. Now, this is in regards to Trump's spy chief seeks SEC scrutiny of Chinese dominance in cryptocurrency. Patrick Riley just dropped a bunch of information, and I'm not going to go through what all he dropped. You guys can check that out for yourselves. But he says, and he had actually sent me all this information, about a year ago, and I kind of just sat on it. But anyways, I'll speak on that in a different video. Patrick Riley, CEO of Reaper Financial. But he says, if you're here because of XRP, yes, this ties in. And he's talking about in all the corruption and everything else that he's exposing. If you're here about XRP, yes, this ties in. BRICS-backed Dems are the higher power pushing the SEC to prevent XRP adoption in the United States. Gary was HRC's CFO, right? That's the criminal campaign conspiracy. And he was an MIT professor. And he was the SBF laundering connection. Right. And then right here, Jay Clayton, part of helping Alibaba launch the largest IPO here in the United States. Okay. And every time they tried to look into this, scrutinize the dominance of these other countries, right? We understand what the SEC, the three-letter agencies, how they acted. They dismissed any of these. And then they go after American companies like Ripple. That's what they did. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.